Hello people of YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Captain Neptune, aka Neptune of Seas, aka Strawhead G. And I'm bringing you some Mk11 gameplay of the new character Spawn. Now Spawn, amazing character. I had an amazing time playing as him. I played a few casual matches, then slowly got into ranked matches. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of post commentary over some of my gameplay. As you can see now, I'm fighting Aaron Black, and as everyone knows, Aaron Black is one of the dirtiest fighters in the game, if not the dirtiest fighter in the game. Now, Spawn has he kind of has a really different kit. I'm using the Hellraiser variation because the other variations are good, but I found that the Hell variation's my favorite, and it's also the most fun to play in my opinion. So with Hellraiser, you can see there, he has two different types of guns. He can do a low gun, or he can do an anti-air gun that can also cancel into his walking animation, where he has both the guns out and he's firing. See, there's the low right there, and that's the enhance right there. Now, Spawn, from what I can see, at least this variation, Spawn is good when you're in a corner. You can do things like that. As you can see, I popped him up, then I juggled him, and then led into the guns and got me a good bit of damage. If you know how to mix up, then you get them in the corner. Spawn is definitely that's one of his best. I guess that's his best thing to do. Best thing to do during the match. I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if you get somebody in the corner and Spawn, you're more than likely gonna take the match if they don't get out of the corner. Because Spawn has a lot of good moves to keep people in the corner, as well as to get a lot of damage from people being in the corner. And I'm nowhere near, having the most damage combos at all, by any means. But I found a few that work pretty well with him. Now, when it comes to, starting a match like right now, the best thing to do with Spawn is keep people at, a medium distance, because he has most of his attacks are medium attacks. They reach pretty far, so you don't have to necessarily be right up on your opponent. Now you see I grabbed him there. I love that little triple grab. Without the axe and the sword, then the mace. Okay, so right there what I did was, Spawn has a move where you can use the cape to block projectiles, and if they hit it, and then you land the attack afterwards, you'll get a crushing blow. But the thing about it is, it only blocks the first projectile. After that, you just get shot. Right there. Now that club move right there, if you watched the trailer of Spawn, you saw that. You can use that to, you could just land a nasty crushing blow. But you can use that to hit people even if they break away. Now, I've never actually I don't think I've ever landed it yet. It's kind of hard to know when they're gonna break away. But if you're amazing at reading breakaways, then that's something you might want to look into if you've ever played Spawn. Now, as you can see, some of his weaknesses, I would say, is if you're rushing down Spawn, then you're gonna play a lot better. It's kind of hard to know what to do when getting rushed down Spawn. That beats my bad gameplay. I hadn't played Mk11 in a while, but I saw Spawn for that. I figured I'm gonna get back into it. I'll play it. You see, I just landed a crushing blow there. The square, back, triangle. I believe if it's a counter, it's a crushing blow. I believe that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure. Man, I really hate playing Aaron Black. It's hard to know if they're gonna do the drop kick or if they're gonna do the slide, because every Aaron Black does it. I think I'll play it one more time. If not, I might play it one more time. I think I do play it one more time. I actually do like Aaron Black as a character. I've never actually played him myself. I just like his movesets. They're the whole dirty thing. It's just, they knew what they're doing. Neither of them knew what they were doing when they made Aaron Black. Kind of curious if y'all think he's better in Mk10 or Mk11 as Aaron Black players out there. I'm just curious. Now, Spawn has, what else does Spawn have? Love his intro, just chilling out there. I did manage to do his character towers. I got a couple good things for him, like that costume right there. It's probably the best one I have so far. I don't think he has the best costumes though, as far as customization goes. They're not really much different. I just feel like the color palettes are different. But most of them kind of look similar. Now that right there is a good combo. You pull the skin off him, you burn him. Doing that after any string is This is how it gives you the most damage, basically. And it's better to mix those up in the corner. Okay, right there. That's a corner combo right there. It's pretty good. You're gonna evade into the little green mist that rips their skin off and burns them, or you can use the guns to juggle them for a little more. I think the guns do kind of throw them off though. Okay, there's a crushing blow right there. I just see I blocked the projectile, now I get a crushing blow. Now I could have followed up there, but I never really land crushing blows to spawn. That's one thing. Because crushing blows are kind of hard to land. So I didn't really have the mindset of, oh, let me attack him after this. He keeps drop kicking it. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it spawned in the corner. It's kind of hard to get out of the corner to spawn. And like I said, it could be to my bad gameplay. I'm not exactly sure. Trying to figure it out, but like I said, this was my first time playing Spawn. You know, I did a little bit of training, did some character towers, and then this is the first person I played online in Spawn. Now, if you can play a nice little keep away game with Spawn. You can either, you know, anti-air, shoot them far away. Because I'm pretty sure the guns are safe on block if they're at a distance. So sometimes I'll just throw it out there just to keep them at a distance. He's not. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Okay. I should have punished him. Yeah, that move right there is just amazing. I like the animation of it. Now, Spawn's crushing blow is actually quite different from anything. He has the only crushing blow to where you can either. I don't know if it's the only crushing blow you can do this with. But his crushing blow, you can either throw it low or you can throw it high. And I blurred this because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to blur things like that. I'm not 100% sure. I wanted to be more safe than sorry, but that fatality is just disgusting. You can kind of still see it, but most of it's blurred for good reason. No, I don't know how long this blur is gonna last, but it's not that bad. I guess it's better than, you know, getting. I'm pretty sure this shit was copyright issues with people showing stuff like that, or it's like not in line with YouTube's age restrictions. Regardless of what it may be, I just blurred it for that reason. Oh, Scorpion. Scorpion's not a bad matchup for Spawn. They actually have some interesting dialogue between each other. It's just an interesting thing to see. No, everyone knows that Scorpion teleport can be punished. That's really the way to beat Scorpion. It's one thing I kind of have a problem with Mk11, that a lot of characters aren't really viable when it comes to tournament things, just because of that. Like, Scorpion has way too many punishable attacks. I mean, I'm sure people can make it work, but if you're playing against Spawn, one hit can easily lead to a lot of damage. Which is a shame, because Scorpion's actually really dope in this game. I've never actually liked playing as Scorpion, but I actually enjoy playing as him in this game. See right there. If you can keep on doing that, teleporting after the whiff, then yeah, you can do pretty well with characters like Scorpion. Now that move is punishable. Yeah, punish it with the mallet. It's pretty much his best move. They're kind of at a range. It's better to use the mallet. Sometimes it won't hit, but most of the time it's a good punish. Even that, it's kind of like an anti-air as well. Punish. Yeah. So you can see what I mean? You punish that, you gotta pay for it basically. And Scorpion is also kind of in your face character. But I don't think this guy really knew too much of how to use Scorpion. I know I played him again after this and he pretty much decimated me, but I'm still trying to figure out a little bit of the kinks in Spawn, like where I need to stay in it most of the time when it's time to play keep away and all that, which Spawn's pretty good at. Let's see the final round. Did I win this match? I don't remember. I think that's another one of my problems. I cannot tech grabs to save my life. I've lost a lot of matches just because I cannot tech grabs. It's so hard to remember to do, especially if you're playing against somebody who knows how to just throw them out there at the most random of times. There's that punish with the mallet. Sometimes it's just good to use the mallet just to close distance. I think it insinuates some fear. Did I punish that? See right there, if I would have did the mallet, I would have got a crushing blow and then I would have been able to continue a combo. But it's hard to know when they're going to do that, you know. I guess, you know, the more I play, the more I'll be able to see when I need to use it instead of using some other move. Okay, right there what just happened was Spawn's I guess you can call it the ankle gun. When he pulls the cape out for that split second, I believe it might be like what, 2 frames, I guess. If they do a low attack and he hits the cape, and then it will turn into a crushing blow. So that's what happened there. He got shot in the ankle because he hit the cape while I was doing the gun, and it ended up in a crushing blow. Spawn has some of the coolest intros. Like, I don't know what that is. I actually don't know nothing about Spawn, to be honest. I didn't even watch a Spawn movie. I do know that they're Dark Horse comics, but beyond that, I have no idea. I've never actually... I didn't even know he was a comic book character. I thought he was strictly a movie character. Like, look at him just chilling and traveling. Well, I'll skip that one. Basically, Scorpion said something about Spawn looking strange. And Spawn said it's like looking in a mirror. And Scorpion said it's like looking at one of, did you say Quan Chi's minions? I think he said Quan Chi's minions. Because, you know, Scorpion used to be one, so it kind of reminds him of his Scorpion self. Because I guess this is Hanzo. Or he, you know, became more of Hanzo than Scorpion in this game. I need to go back to the story. I don't actually remember. Did Scorpion live or did Hanzo live? Or did past Scorpion kill future Scorpion? And then while he was dying told him you need to be more like your old self than Scorpion so you're not controlled anymore? I don't really remember, but yeah. This is an interesting story. It was, I think it was one of the best stories so far. Although, I'm gonna say right now, Kronika is the most OP boss we've ever had. Hey, look at that. Keep away game is amazing. You want to keep that at a medium distance just because you have the option of the gun, or you can throw the cape out there. Like right there, I would have been able to punish with the cape. I avoided shit. Is he gonna crush and blow me? Ooh. That's also one thing about Spawn too. He got the best moves for chipping somebody out. Like, you don't even have to land the gun, just enhance it. They're most likely gonna die from the chip. There's just way too many projectiles coming at you at once. See, can't take grabs. So, I don't think he has a lot of punishable and block moves, unless they just haven't been punishing me. I'm still trying to figure out which ones are really punishable and block and which ones you can kind of get away with. I'm also curious about something else. Why do people like... I understand, maybe it's more professional to say like using 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 and all that. I guess so, you know, you apply to everybody else like Xbox users and stuff like that. Clearly I play on PlayStation, that's why I say square, X, triangle, and all that. Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do. I guess he was just showing off that he beat me. It's good. I think I played pretty well with Spawn for the first time against people online. I don't think too many people have played against him so far. And even if they have, you know, I think I've been doing pretty well. Like, of course, I'm not just an OG, so I'm going to win every match. Can't be that fake. I got to be real. Show the wins and the losses. But I can also tell you why I think I lost and reasons why I believe I won. Alright, let's see here. I wonder if they're gonna make more characters. Is there supposed to be another character pack coming out? Was Spawn the last person for this first season? Not first season, I don't think it'd be the first season. I don't think Spawn's the last character they wanted to put on here. Because what, they have 2 guest characters, Joker and Spawn. Which Joker, phenomenal. They did Joker amazingly. So you can see why Spawn would have came out as good as he did. Look at that. Oh my god, that damage. Amazing. Well, one reason I love Spawn. Okay, see, I messed up right there. I was trying to go for a low to mix them up a little bit. Throw them off, that way I can go back to doing a medium to an overhead. Regardless, he's still kind of in the corner. He punished me right there. This moveset is just so sick. Like, look at that. Come on now. Who would want to fight that?
Round 2, fight.
Speaking of which, his character tower is nice too. after you do his tower, you find out that he ended up recruiting Sub-Zero and Scorpion to go to hell and kill the rest of the demons and all that. And they took over one realm, and I think they're going to go conquer all the other realms. Or the spheres, I think that he calls them. I think he's from the 8th sphere, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what he said. Not 100% sure on that. Now look at that. Come on. With punish. Not with punish, just punish in general. As you know. I mean, I watch Mortal Kombat tournaments, but you know, it's still hard to kind of pick up on the lingo unless you like really look for it. Okay, he messed me up right here. I should have seen him coming though. It's so hard to read fatal blows sometimes. Sometimes you just know they're gonna do it. Some people are able to hide it really well. Oh, I should have attacked that. I should have punished him. Do I win this? Yeah, nah, he got me. That was good right there. That was good. I should have waited for the teleport. I tried to rush him down. I mean, one of my main problems with Spawn is I start trying to rush people down. Spawn's not really a rush down character. At least this variation is not a rush down. So when I was trying to rush him down, it just didn't work. You gotta be really on top of your game if you're gonna rush with this variation. This variation is more of a sit back, see what they do, and then react. I mean, you can go in, but you still gotta be careful. He kept trying to punish me with that, I don't even know what it's called for this spin chain, but... Oh, that was nice right there. That was nice. I was not expecting that. Still gonna get punished for it, though. The Scorpion, he's not... I wouldn't say he's bad. I don't even know. Maybe I'm bad. I could be considered bad, to be honest. I think we were kind of on the same level when it comes to character. He got a lot better during the match. You could tell he was starting to adapt to stuff. Ooh, what happened there? A little lag. Yeah, I guess so. That's what we were slow down. I guess it was lagging around here. That's so sick. Well, like, at least you got a slow motion Scorpion in cutscene. But yeah, I feel like a lot of characters aren't viable in Mk11, and I kind of wish they were. Like, even they murdered Sub-Zero. Like, Sub-Zero in Mk10 was nice. Like, the variation with the little ice clone, his cryomancing variation, solid variation. With Sub-Zero in this game is just, he's just weak. Like, he has the double axe overhead that falls into an unblockable attack or a punishable attack. Then he has the little low kick that can lead to ice wall, but like, he only has, I feel like, a medium, a high, and a low that you just gotta keep mixing up because you can't just, there's nothing much you can do with it. He has way too many punishable moves. It's just not viable, and I don't understand. Like, even when they announced, you know, all the third variations for characters, they could have made another variation that was more viable for tournament. Like, every tournament I watch, you see the same characters. Like, you'll see Cetrion, you'll see Aaron Blacks, you'll see your what's that character's name? Mostly Johnny Cage's. A lot of people said Johnny Cage was the best character in the game. Speaking of Joker, Sonic Fox able to pull off a dub with Joker tournament, phenomenal. Yeah, this Joker was fucking me up, I'm not even gonna lie. I held my own. You know, I did the best I could because his playstyle kind of caught me off guard. Like, I don't think I played against this variation of Joker. Even when I used Joker myself, I didn't use this variation, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. But I did adapt later on. Not saying I won, but I adapted later on. I was, you know, I could do something against him. It's not like he was just beating my ass. I mean, just look at him. Look how clean he looks. I do wish they would have added an Arthur Flex skin. That would have been nasty. I don't know if they could have got the rights to do that, but that would have been cool. I mean, just look at that. The Bat Puppet. Come on now. Like you just taught right there. But as you know, I'm Spawn, and I will walk through that fire to get you. See, right there. Could have did it. Could have did the club. Got a combo. But I'm fine with what I got. I got a little good bit of damage off of that. And I'm gonna do more practice and see what else he can do. See if I can pull some more stuff out of this variation. Because I do like this variation. The other variations are cool. I feel like this variation is just more my playstyle, I guess. You get more chain attacks with the other variations, which might lead to more combos. But I just like the animation of him walking out with 2 KKs just going hard, or whatever you call them. I don't know what those guns are. But you got the whole Doctor Strange cape on. There's no Spawn did it first. See, could have did it there again. Just never do it. I don't know what it is. It's hard to read. Now you see I'm trying to keep him at a distance. Oh, right there. I should have did that. Yeah, that cape does not block melee attacks, which is why I kept getting caught by it. And his fatal blow was nasty too. Hope that blurring is enough. It should be. Well, at least they know I tried. I tried. Real level violence. The thing about recording Mortal Kombat, it's a violent game, you know. Of course, it's for people 18 and up. Although I'm sure people are gonna get nasty, but still, it's the odd of it, I guess. See, I feel like I'm uncomfortable with someone being right in my face with Spawn. Not that I can't make it work. It's just, you know, kind of difficult. Like, there's a certain distance I want to keep them at, but you know, players are gonna do whatever the player's gonna do. I've played a lot of rush down mofos. You know what else I want to see in a tournament? I want to see Jax in a tournament. Like, he honestly is what made me pre-order Mortal Kombat 11. I've seen all the characters. I've seen Sub-Zero. I've seen Scorpion. Everybody they showcase. And then I seen Jax with the glowing fist beating somebody into the ground and then getting a crushing blow on their skull. That sold me right there. That joke sold me. That's still one of them. He was one of my day ones. Like, I was strictly a Sub-Zero player. Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Mk11, I played a lot of Sub-Zero, but I also played a lot of, what was his name? Oh, what was his name? He ended up, no, that's not what I'm thinking of. He's the guy who used the bow. Oh, man, that bothers me. I don't remember his name. He was the guy who used the bow. But he was amazing. Love that character. I think I love just the idea of using a bow. But not like a Hawkeye-esque style. Yo, he was messing me up with the bows. Could have tech the grab, but I survived. Now this right here, he snuck the hell out of me with this. This shit was nasty. I was caught off guard. The magic bullet, big fella. I was not expecting that at all. Like, that brutality shocked me. I wonder if I can explain what it was. Basically, he shot me through the head. That's what y'all want to know. Which is weird, because both the brutalities that he ended up doing on me both involved getting shot in the face. Because he definitely shot me in the fucking face. But that's definitely the lighter of the two. I feel like Spawn fits into this universe so well, too. Like, he doesn't even look out of place. Like, this looks like a place he'd be chilling at. Or at least, you know, beating somebody's ass at. I kept falling for that. I don't know why I kept falling for that. The dad literally pulls somebody out of a wheelchair just to use as a ranged attack. Then can do it twice in a row, depending on the variation you're using. I kept whiffing that. See, fell for it again. I don't know why I keep falling for that attack. This Joker is really good, though. I don't think he's like a, you know, a pro or anything, but you could tell he been playing for Joker for a little while.